They put a fence around his ranch and locked the only gate. What they didn't know, he had a plan to take it back and flip the entire neighborhood upside down. When I first bought my home, I loved the quiet little cul-de-sac tucked behind the oak trees. The cracked but private road leading up to my driveway was mine. It came with the property. I paid for its upkeep. I shoveled the snow, and I patched the potholes when they grew too wide. It wasn't glamorous, but it was mine. That's why I nearly choked on my coffee when I got a letter from the Homeowners Association. Effective immediately, it read, "The HOA will be assuming ownership and maintenance of the road behind Mr. Carter's residence. All residents are free to use it as an alternate entry point." Excuse me? They assumed ownership? Without asking, I stormed into the next HOA meeting, letter in hand. The board sat smugly behind their folding table like they were running the Supreme Court. "That road is my property," I said, slamming the deed down. "You can't just take it." "Oh, it benefits the whole community," their president, Mrs. Whitaker, cooed. "Surely, you wouldn't mind a little sacrifice." Sacrifice? They wanted me to give up my road for free while they turned it into their personal shortcut. And just like that, the meeting ended, my protest drowned under fake smiles and polite claps. Within a week, I had SUVs and minivans roaring down my road at all hours. Neighbors waved like it was some kind of neighborhood parade. One even had the nerve to say, "Thanks for finally letting us use it." I knew then I wasn't going to let this slide. So, I got to work. Late one evening, I rented heavy-duty tow trucks. A buddy of mine owed me a favor for my construction days, and I cashed it in big time. While the neighborhood slept, we moved quietly, working like shadows. One by one, every single car that had been parked on my road, 7 in total, vanished into the night. When the sun rose, panic broke out. People came out in pajamas, pointing at empty spaces where their precious vehicles had been. "Where's my car? Did someone steal all of them? This is outrageous." I stepped onto my porch, sipping my coffee. "Oh," I said casually, "you mean the cars that were trespassing on my private property? I had them towed." The HOA president nearly fainted. "You can't do that," she shrieked. I held up the deed again, nice and high. "Yes, I can. And I'll keep doing it until you stop pretending you own my land." It only took one expensive morning of frantic phone calls, towing fees, and red-faced humiliation for them to reconsider. By the next meeting, the HOA officially retracted their ownership of my road. They even sent me a written apology, though I doubt it was sincere. Now, my road is quiet again. Not a single car dares touch it. Funny thing is, the HOA doesn't even make eye contact with me anymore. And I like it that way.